Okay, we are going to factor. I love factoring. Okay, factor if possible trinomials with real factors in the form ax. This should have an exponent of 2. Plus bx plus c include perfect square trinomials of degree 2. Yeah. Okay, first step is to write the factors of 20 out. Okay, so 20 is 1 times 20, 2 times 10, and 4 times 5. If you don't know your factors, you could use a calculator to get these. Draw your parentheses. The negative drops. That means we're going to add, so the signs are the same. We need to add and get 9. Which one of these adds and gives us 9? It's the 4 and the 5 in it. So put the biggest one first. And remember, these are called your factors. What a blast. Let's do this one. 1 times 28, 2 times 14, 4 times 7. Yeah, knowing how to multiply. These are my factors of 28. Draw my 2 parentheses. The negative drops. This means we're going to subtract, so the negatives or the signs are going to be different. Always drop this sign first. Now then, I'm going to have x and x. I need to subtract and get 12. Which one subtracts and gives me 12? It's this one, isn't it? Let's put the biggest one first, so the 14 goes first, the 2 goes last. This is the answer. Remember, these are your factors, not your roots. They're your factors. Right here, the factors of 36 are 1 times 36, 2 works, 2 times 18, 3 goes into 36, 3 times 12, 4 goes into 36, 4 times 9, 5 won't work, will it? 6 works, 6 times 6. Draw your parentheses. This sign drops. This means we're going to subtract, so our signs will be different. We need to subtract and get 5. These right here subtracts and gives us 5, don't they? So we're going to have x and x, and we're going to put the biggest one first, 9, and the smallest one second. Bam! Yeah! Okay, we're going to go down to here. We're going to use the Toops method. So we got 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5. 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5. Draw 2 parentheses. Drop the plus. This means we're going to subtract, so the signs are different. We got 2, don't we? So put 1 and 2 and draw your 2 blanks. We need to subtract and get 3. Subtract and get 3. Just keep plugging these in here. You got to take these, put them here and here, multiply. These 2 have to subtract and give you 3. The 4 and the 5 are going to work. So I'm going to put the 4 right here and the 5 right here. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 4 is 8. And the 8 and the 5 subtract and give me my 3, don't they? I need to put these 4 numbers in these parentheses. 8's bigger than 5, so my biggest product's 8. I'm going to draw an arrow to the left and circle that 4. So the 1 and the 4 go in this parentheses. The 2 and the 5 go in here. You got to draw an X between these 2. So we have the X of the 4 here and the 2X and the 5 here. So this right here is my factors. Okay, let's write the factors of 12 down. 1 times 12, 2 works, 2 times 6, 3 works, 3 times 4. After 3 is 4, I'm going to stop. Draw my parentheses. The negative drops. This means we're going to subtract, so we're going to get a plus. Okay. What a blast. Now then, I got to multiply and get 3, don't I? So I'm going to put the 1 and 3 here with my 2 dashes. Okay, I need to subtract and get 16. Subtract and get 16. If I put 4 here and 3 here, 1 times 3 is 3, 3 times 4 is 12, that won't work. And what about the 6 and 2? I could put the 6 here and the 2 here. Let's do that. So 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 6 is 18. 18 and 2 work. They give me the 16, don't they? Draw an X. These 4 numbers are going to go in our parentheses. Which one's bigger, the 18 or 2? The 18 is. Draw an arrow to the left and circle that number. That number goes here, so it connects to the 1. So X and 6 go here, and 3X and 2 go over here. Go over here. My factors of 2, that's pretty simple, 1 and 2. Draw my 2 parentheses. Okay, the negative drops. This means we're going to add, so the signs stay the same. My factors of 5 are just 1 and 5. Draw my 2 blanks. These 2 numbers have to add up and get me 11, don't we? So now I got to put the 1 and 2 in here. So if I put the 2 here, the 1 here, I get 2 and 5. That won't work. So the 1 goes on top, the 2 goes on bottom. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 2 is 10. Draw my x. Which one's bigger? The 10's bigger. Draw your arrow. The 2 work studied. So the x and the 2 go in the first parentheses. The 5x and the 1 go in the last parentheses. This is the answer.